All right, little beat up, little hungover. Hair's sort of doing its own thing, but you know what? Zero apologies, as always. Favorite jokes last week were Lady Di, of course. It's still it's still too soon. Everyone loves Lady Di, but they also like jokes about her because it's fun. England brushing their teeth. Was doing pantomime sound effects impressions. These are the questions in the comments. Always part of your humor, like in your stand-up days, or is that new? Good question. I think I never noticed it. It was always like back in Take the Hit, the old special I did on HBO. I think there was some in there. I think they've just always been in there, but no one's noticed because it's just part of telling a story, so even I don't notice it. Because my friends and all, I used to do sound effects growing up. But lately, in the last 2 years, people mention it more, so that's for sure. Oh, and I put a picture on Instagram where I look like Cindy Lou Who this weekend. Let's look at a clip. But people thought it was filters. Because you know what? They're haters. I watched a lot of movies. Sometimes they have movies that are like super crummy. Like, I almost hit on Fast and the Furious out of pure boredom, believe me. But it was Fast and the Fierce. You know how they do that? It's the exact same font, and you go, wait a second. And it's kind of a bald guy who's got a little bit of hair, and it's not Vin Diesel. And then there was Fast and the Pretty Mad. That was not a good one. There was at a good trot in the Furious, but you just got to be careful because you got to look at the title because it's the same font. Alien versus Predator. I saw Alien versus Pikachu, which he fucking cremated Pikachu. We'll get right into sound effects. Don't worry, it'll just get stupider. My chart is like start with a little energy and then pew, beep, grocery scan. Are the jokes funny? No? Oh, there's one. There's a good one. That one's flatlining. You know what movie I did like? SEAL Team Sex. I stumbled into that right after Jurassic Park. I think that was on a different... it's actually on my computer. And I was whacking off. Experts in Africa found that painting eyes on the butt of cattle can protect them from lions. I do the same thing to keep Nick Swartzen from asking me to go to lunch. It doesn't always work. He's catching on. Oh wait, this joke, I'm just going to tell you, it's borderline political, but it's not really. But I just have to do it because I think it's funny. Ooh, shouldn't have said that up front. There's a Dr. Pepper shortage in the U.S., but the company says they are working on it. In the meantime, they say, drink Dr. Fauci's Kool-Aid. Oh, fuck. That's a good one. Oh, good joke. You know, people get mad because it is borderline political. But yesterday, I did my blowing bubbles on Instagram about germs and you should wear a mask. People got fucking pissed about that. Now do the opposite. See? The COVID-19 lockdown has led to a spike in sex doll sales. Buyers say that after a few weeks, their parents' throw pillow just wasn't cutting it. Yeah, people are going home a lot. I think they're staying at home like just to visit, and then they're just living there now forever. Because it's easier, and they realize LA is tough. Some AMC theaters are offering movie tickets for as little as 15 cents. That way moviegoers can save their money for caskets when they go to the movies and die. I want to go to the movies. I fucking miss it. I like going to the movies there. I said it. It's fun. Several states in Mexico are banning junk food sales to kids. The Mexican citizens that constantly get shot and kidnapped are like, cool. Hey, do you think you could focus some of the troops over here and then put a pin in the sweet tooth problem while we're getting gunned down and decapitated every day? You think we can worry about cavities later? Coke is the one thing they can't sell their kids over. Coke. Is there anybody over there? No. It's quarantine. Instagram models have been accused of illegally harvesting the biometric data of 100 million users. Instagram models plan to be very outraged when they find out what biometric data means. Detectives have arrested several women who attacked a hostess at Chili's. Uncool. The hostess is in stable condition, but she has 3 cracked baby back ribs. They cracked her baby back ribs. Chrissy Teigan confirmed she's pregnant with her 3rd child. That's nice. I'm not sure if it'll be a boy or girl, but I'm 100% sure it'll be on Instagram. And that's good because that's a write-off. If you put your kid on Instagram, just throw them in a few stories. Fucking J-Rod and A-Lo. J-Lo and A-Rod purchased a new $40 million estate in Miami. What? They only bought it because it had a giant reflecting pool. It does have twerk-in closets, though. Dennis Quaid adopted a cat that's also named Dennis Quaid. The cat got the name Dennis Quaid because it was also into young pussy. What? Washington quarterback Alex Smith has been cleared to play after suffering a gruesome knee injury that required 17 surgeries. I love the story. The one question everyone wants to know is, do you have any leftover Vicodin? And can you DM me, Alex? You're not going to use it. You know what? It's better to get off. You got to slowly get off it. So I don't want the expired ones. Actually, I do. Just give me everything. LeBron James gave an emotional speech on the set of the new Space Jam movie. It was inspiring, but it didn't stop Michael Jordan from betting $100,000 on the Monstars. I guess that's who they play. I didn't fucking see Space Jam. I got to save some of these jokes for the Kimmel monologue. I'm going to host Kimmel next week. Okay, 2 nights. Meghan Markle says it's devastating to return to the U.S. amid the undercurrent of racism. But the good news is her husband is breaking down barriers as the first ginger to get a table at Nobu. That's rare. I've never seen a redhead there. An entire sorority house in Oklahoma State is under quarantine after 23 sisters tested positive. There's so many young women trapped in that house with alcohol, they're just going to film the new Bachelor there. And they already have sort of a disease. Yes, why do I push the golf one? That's so stupid. Disney confirmed its first bisexual character in a new animated series. They are calling it the Mandalorian, who sometimes feels like a woman-dalorian. I'm going to say it's the second bisexual character because Ariel from The Little Mermaid, she liked clams and blowjobs.